Let's look at income by ethnicity, right? Leading the pack is Indian Americans, right? At $152,000 a year. They do got all these gas stations. They have all these businesses. They're everywhere, right? Now let's look at African Americans at 51,000. We don't even make half of what those folks are making, right? Then let's do, okay, the average American, 63,000. White Americans, 79,000, right? So let's go back to African Americans, right? We make the least, but we spend the most. I wonder why. And we have the nerve to debate 50-50. We make the least, but we spend the most. And we're having this debate on 50-50. 50-50 shouldn't even be a debate in my community. With black people, we should be teaming up, period. Because we spend the most and we make the least. So why is it even a question when men are bringing up, oh, we need 50-50? We literally need that. 51,000? We're in last place. And we're talking about, so I want a man to be a provider. We're in last fucking place. We need teammates. We need to be working together. Because look at this is ridiculous. Oh my God. And I think it's actually hilarious, man. Actually hilarious. We're in last place.
Bro, this boycotting thing is so hard. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. I need my Starbucks. I need my McDonald's. Like, that's what I would say if I was an idiot. It's not hard. You know what the craziest thing about this whole thing is? How easy it is for me to make an iced matcha latte. I'm so mad I was paying $7, $8 for this stuff. It is so easy. I'm actually mad. But keep boycotting them stars. Them stars. And I'm gonna put a picture of where you're supposed to be boycotting from. Remember the specific brand. And don't believe everything. Whatever BDS post, please boycott those places, okay? Yes, boycotting is easy. Especially if it's Starbucks and McDonald's. I promise you could get your food somewhere else. Okay?
No, why the guy said right there by the sign? It's okay. So right here is the problem. Like nobody.
Yo, this is crazy. Look how these people act. Yo, this is really crazy. Not yet. What? I'm right here.
People are going to spend their money on whatever they want, but this is sad because you don't understand the ramifications. Let's take out that this is, a white people brand or white people owned brand that you're spending your money on. Because you can see the crowd, what type of crowd it is. This is what you're spending. This is what, instead of saving, investing, and improving your life, you're spending money on name brands. For what? To make other people rich, to look like you're rich, look like you're special. That's the insanity of it. It's sad, really sad. That this is why you can't improve. Thinking that name brands is the way. Thinking that these brands will make you special, fancy, look good, whatever. This is a thing where people complain that they're put down by the man, or they can't succeed in life. It's the man that's, not making them rich, or all these other problems that they're having in the world. And yet they never look at themselves. Where people don't understand that you actually have a hand in making yourself poor, and making your kids poor, making your grandkids poor, making generations of your legacy poor because of this way of thinking, where I want to spend my hard-earned money on name brands, on products, on things that you will probably eventually throw away, instead of investing, saving, putting high yield interest accounts, buying properties, stuff like that. No, I'm gonna spend it on name brands to make other people rich. This is sad, absolutely sad. And it's just, it's a sad thing that it's looks like it's one majority demographic, but whether it is or not, it doesn't matter. It's just, it's usually the majority of the low middle class or low income people. It's just sad because when you want people to improve, but they don't want it, then what's the use? What's the use? So that's why at the end of the day, you have to look at yourself. Look in the mirror. Are you contributing to the downfall of your life, of your kid's life, of your grandkid's life, and so on and so on? Because we never talk about it, that the accountability of what you or your parents or your grandparents, what have they done to contribute to the downfall of your family, your legacy?
Here's my recap of the Versace sample sale. There are a bajillion of these platform heels. If you were looking for them, they probably have them in your size because there are so many. There were some good shoes here and there across all sizes, except for my size, which is a 41. I did find these two pairs of heels that I thought were cute. I actually really like them in the black, but I ended up leaving them. They had a bunch of men's shoes, and here are the purses that were still left. I thought this one was really cute. The clothes were a little meh, but you could still find a few things here and there, like these jackets, the shorts, the robes. I found this really cute bathing suit, but it was a little tight. It was a size 1. Now these jeans right here, ladies, check the men's section. They were super cute, but a little too big. Then I found the perfect size. Best believe I bought these. The sale is not private, but if you happen to get an invite, happy shopping.
I had put $6,000 into GameStop, around $58, and today it completely sunk, and it's at $37. But guys, I think it's time to admit it, and it's a pretty bad decline. So I've lost over half of my account already. It's probably like at $3,000 right now. So I think the only thing to do right now would be to deposit another $2,300 and buy the dip, because I believe it'll go back up. I hope. If not, I'm screwed, but at least everyone's entertained. But yeah, so I just deposited another $2,300 and I'm gonna buy it. Is it the smartest idea? No. Will it work out in my favor? Probably not, but just in case. Because if it goes back up, decent amount profit, right? And if it keeps going down, I'm already screwed. What's a little bit more money at this point, right? Well, let's see. Let's buy more shares and...
The whole GameStop thing, AMC, and all the meme stuff with stocks is like my soap opera. It keeps me entertained. I love stocks. Stocks has pretty much helped me gain a net worth of 6 figures. So I love stocks. I love investing long term into stocks, into good companies. But this is the point. I promote and I push and I support men to become the best version of themselves, and that includes financially. And I think one of the best ways is through stocks. But this is the problem where the whole get rich thing, it's a gamble. This is why people, before I did stocks, I thought it was risky. It was gambling. You would lose your money, stuff like that. And it's true. If you do shit like this is gambling. GameStop, AMC, all these other kind of meme stocks, they are terrible companies. They are money losing companies. They are pumping, they are rising because people are buying a lot of it. Just because they want to buy a lot of it and push it up as far as you can go. So doing that, jumping on the FOMO, the craze, well, you are now at the whims of other people, not because of how good the company is or how good the future of the company is. No, you are at the whims of other people if they will buy or sell. Purely that, only that. So now you have turned into a gambler. Now you're gambling, hoping that people will continue to buy, to continue to push up. Now, hell, if you were lucky and buying things at low prices, at low amounts, low price costs, amazing, you made money. But you are buying it once it's going up, it's already too late. That's something that you need to learn. When you're buying a company, especially a company that's a money losing company, a company that's terrible, while it's going up, you have already lost, because that going up, it's already towards the end, most likely. So this is the thing where I really wish a lot of men or a lot of people don't do, is to gamble. Because if you lose your money, this guy's gonna lose, what, I forgot he said 6 grand, and then 2, maybe 8 grand. That's going to turn you off into investing. That's going to turn you off into stocks, and that's already going to make you really at a negative. So this is a really sad thing that I see a lot of people do. I watch the whole Wall Street bets, fires, or the losses that people do. It is insane how much people can lose. And doing shit like this, gambling with your money, is insane. I'm not a gambler. I hate gambling because I hate losing money. So I rather invest the long term, and I have a higher percentage of making money than gambling in the short term, and then most likely high percent of losing money. So this is insane. But for me, as an outsider, I'm not buying any of these companies. But as an outsider, it is fun to watch, because I love watching the losses, because it is insane how much money people lose. So it is fun to watch.
Bitch, I don't like niggas, I don't like bitches, I don't like nobody. We can get gangster, we can keep it cordial. I don't want nobody. I don't backtrack, man. Fuck that. I don't trust nobody. Left it on scene, man.
$80,000 a year still paycheck to paycheck in America. Absolutely it is, and let me just show you why. Now, this tweet sparked a lot of debates, and nearly everyone in the quotes were saying, if you make this much money and you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're just bad with money and don't know how to manage. Let's just check the facts on that. Now, for this example, I'm gonna be fair. I'm not gonna use LA. I'm not gonna use New York. I'm gonna use Philadelphia. In Philly, after all the taxes, $80,000 is roughly $2,400 every 2 weeks, or $4,800 a month. The average rent in Philly is $1,900 for an 800 square foot apartment. That's about a 1-bedroom. Now let's just see how much we could squeeze out that $4,800. Rent is $1,925, groceries $400, adjust that how you want. Student loans $450 because you made that $80K doing something. Gas $240 a month, utilities $250, food $300, adjust that how you want. Car note $400, car insurance $200, luxuries $300 because you got to take your girl on a date or get haircuts or something. After that, you only left with $285. That is paycheck to paycheck.
Is 80K living paycheck to paycheck? Absolutely not. If you know what you're doing, if you make sacrifices, if you live below your means. So, yeah, are you going to live the most amazing lifestyle, the Instagram lifestyle? No, you're not. But what you can do is, well, let's go with his math. The whole rent being not $1,900. Well, there are places where you can get lower rent, or you can get a roommate. So this is where there's things you can do to lower your expense costs, to lower your expense. So hypothetically, get a roommate. So you can probably half it. Groceries, $400. Okay. Now, you can also go lower. You can also make it lower by, yes, shopping at discounted, like an Aldi's or Little or whatever, places that cost less. But fine, $400 for groceries. But what does that say? Where he says food, $300. Well, if you are spending $400 on groceries, $300 should be out. So really, no, there's no $300 right there. Subscription costs, I would say if you cut off everything, just keep Netflix, which is about $16 a month. Boom, not $50. Let's say $16. Luxuries, $300. Boom, cut out luxuries. Don't spend anything on luxuries like clothes or even going out. If you can find something free, do something, a picnic, or stay home, Netflix and chill with your girlfriend, whatever. Watch YouTube videos, read books. Boom, no luxury. Utilities, I mean, those things you can always figure out how to go lower, right? Try to cut down waste, electrical waste, or any kind of things that will cost you a bill. But let's say fine, $250 is fine. Car insurance, cut it down. $200. Well, I had my insurance bill was about $200. If you drive safe, hopefully, you be frugal, cut it down. I've had one. I cut mine to basic, so it's about $68. And if I do the math, making 480, 400, 4,800 a month, you still left with 2,000 net worth. Put that into an investment account or a high yield interest account, boom. You're not really living paycheck to paycheck. And over time, you will definitely not live paycheck to paycheck. So what I'm saying is that there's ways to change it. There's ways to make things work.
You don't have to use my name.
Had to do that.
But
She
I'm
had
just
to do
saying,
that.
it's still... I can't get a house in my name. I can't get a car in my name because you messed up my credit. I'm 26 years old.
Understand that.
I can't even get a house in my name. My credit is messed up. I got 10 evictions. What's up with that? What's up with that?
Audrey, listen, sometimes parents gotta do what they gotta do. But she was wrong for it, but sometimes parents gotta do what they gotta do.
But you didn't have to call the police on me. We could talk about this. We can work this out. I'm sorry I had to do what I had to do, baby. I was just, living life, and life hit me hard with having you guys for.
So what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to stay? How can I get a car? I Uber all the time. I can't even afford to get a car because my credit's messed up. You got all these credit card bills in my name.
You can stay with one of us. You can stay with one of us.
It ain't no room to stay with one of you.
I'm here to break that stigma that mothers are perfect or women are perfect. Women are natural caregivers or nurturers. That women are the ones that automatically should have the children, to be the ones who take care of the children. No. It depends on the person. It don't matter about gender, because this woman, it's toxic. That's the toxicity right there. That is toxic. And this is the thing where this is part of the society where we take away accountability. We take away consequences from women. And in this cases, single mothers. We take away it. Society praises single mothers. You can do no wrong, right? You're perfect. You're great. You're struggling. No. Even she said, right? Even her friend was taking away accountability. Oh, she had to do what she had to do. Did she? Because I could have sworn from her own freaking mouth, she said, I had to live life. Live life? 10 evictions? No. You were, one, a irresponsible adult. Two, you were also a terrible and irresponsible mother. This is the thing where, this is the problem with society, especially when it comes to women, where we do not hold women accountable. We do not hold women accountable for their actions and the words that they say. We make excuses. We sympathize, we support women no matter the crap they do. But they're no better than men. They're no better. See, I'm not taking away accountability from men. Men are shitty too. And I would call that out. But it's not about the gender that makes you shitty. It's about the person. Here is a shitty person no matter what gender she is. But this is the problem with society. We make it out. Society makes it out. If you're a woman, you're infallible. You don't have to worry about the consequences. You don't have to suffer the consequences. No. Here's the thing where this woman did not suffer. Try not to suffer from her consequences and push it on to her child, her daughter. And I've seen this in other instances where mothers do this. They put on their struggles or their problems onto their children. And then their children will suffer from it. And their children will pretty much become terrible adults. Now this woman will essentially kind of be a leech because financially she's already unstable. She's already off to a bad footing financially. So that says a lot. And again, no one's holding her foot to the fire. She messed up her life, and now she messed up her daughter's life. And just saying like, oh, she did what she had to do. No, She didn't. Bad credit, that's your own choice. Evictions, that's your choice. You made that. You didn't have to get evicted, right? You didn't have to have bad credit. You didn't have to put shit on your children's name. This is the thing. That's disgusting. That is absolutely disgusting. She is a disgusting human being, absolutely irresponsible, and we don't say this enough. That these women are just they're terrible. They're toxic. We don't say it enough. We don't show it enough.